Hey all listeners, welcome back to XCOM 2. We are on the very verge of losing the game. Oddly enough, even though things seem to be going so well, we have the Avatar project counting down to within mere hours. I would not really care about that, so we're not even going to bother investigating. Most important thing we can do is make contact with New Chile.
Setting course for Chile.
And stop that project from happening. It needs to end. Then we have to try to make contact with the other region, but again, our contacts are stretched so thin, and in order to expand our contact, then we need like 4 power, something ridiculous like that. New research. What do we got?
Intriguing.
Scilab. Very nice. Well, we can't really do much with that at the moment. So I was going to go into Lyrium just for shits and giggles. However, I saw here Muton Corps. I know this can go instant after a while, but emulate their plasma-based explosives. I really like the sound of plasma-based explosives. So I'm going to look at this one first.
Officer
It's
Bradford
new.
has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
Gooey, as always. Alright. Keep working on mutant autopsy, buddy. We'll get you there, but we gotta raid this
Working within the
facility
tight constraints.
right now. Alright, so that's a damn shame. Recruits by 100% is not good. But we are making contact with New Chile, and not a day too soon. I'll give you that much. I will give you that much. Holy crap. We almost lost this one, and that would have been embarrassing as hell. Alright, Bradford's there. Doing his thing. Vigilo Confido indeed. Alright. Regional contact links, all well and good, but the issue is we need to end this mission, so we need to do that right now.
Now that we've established contact with the local
Let's go sabotage.
resistance,
It's sabotage!
we need
Alright.
to move on the aliens'
Very
facility.
difficult.
This is our chance to set back their work on the Avatar.
Not looking forward. Wolf, Saint, Mary, Seraph. And given it's a long time mission, I think I'm going to take another specialist on this one. Just because we may need the med kit. It's a long mission, and I feel like that may come in handy. The kit is more or less correct, except for Wolf's kit. Because I'm going to give him the grappling armor. Spider suit would give me, what? Same amount of health. Really, as Predator? Damn! Except dodge and mobility. That sounds pretty freaking good to me.
The spider suit will improve our soldiers' chances of dodging an attack, while also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
Nice. Oh, fancy. Oh, he's just showing off now. He's just showing off his new spider suit. That's all that was. Alright. I think it makes sense for a high ground sniper to be able to get to high ground quickly, not use a move, and then fire if need be, or he can just use his pistols. So that sounds pretty good to me. All the way around, we're still working, I think, on a couple of matters and proving grounds that we can't really employ at the moment, I don't believe. So for the moment, I think the tracer rounds are going to have to do. Wolf, what happened to your tracer? Oh, you don't have tracer rounds anymore because you're a... Yeah, I'm going to give you tracer rounds. Frag is nice. Aim rounds is good, especially if we have bigger enemies to deal with. I wish I had other kind of rounds, other kind of grenades. We're kind of going in more or less basic here. Let's go to town and have some fun with this particular mission. Is there anything I want to equip on weaponry here? Let's see. Before I go into this mission, I kind of got to make sure I'm prepped here. We got an autoloader. Expanded mag wouldn't be bad. Scope wouldn't be bad. Just a basic scope. We have 2 of these damn things. I mean, why the hell not? Autoloader and a scope. It'll help her drop enemies. I mean, that sounds good to me. Yeah, we have 2 scopes. It's fine. Alright. Good enough. She has a scope and an autoloader. And then I was thinking, actually, of kitting out here. Do we have another stock? That's a good question. Do we have another stock? If so, I feel like almost giving a stock weapon to our other specialist, namely Goddess. Alright, let's try this again. Edit weapon. There we go. No. No stocks. Autoloaders and mags, and that's about it. Okay. So what I'm actually probably going to do to make her a little more useful in the front line is load out Gunesh Wolf with a standard carbine or standard magnetic rifle. There, that's what we're looking for. And we're going to give the guaranteed damage one to Goddess. Yeah, because that way, at least, she'll have a better chance at hitting things in a way that Combat Protocol is going to provide for Gunesh. So that way we have more flexible ways of guaranteed damage. I think that'll be useful, especially on a mission that's allegedly as hard as this one. Very difficult. God damn. Well, it's our first very difficult. Let's see what we've rolled.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Operation Blood Wheel. God, I hope that's not suggestive in any way of how this is going to result, because otherwise that'd be really, really sad.
We are moving to take out a high-security Advent installation operating out of this region. Intel from the Resistance suggests this facility is conducting research critical to the Avatar project.
X4 charges. Ah, looks familiar.
Approach the designated target and plant the X4 charges. Once they're armed, move to minimum safe distance and level that facility.
Goody, goody, freaking gumdrops. Alright. Well, this is going to get interesting in a hurry. We'll have to see how that goes. First time we're assaulting one of these, so let's see. No one noticed a giant ship swooping in from overhead, because that's how logic works. Alright.
Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Okay. So, good news, we don't have a timer at the moment. And this is excellent, so we can kind of take our time and move our way into the facility. My guess is, given this is an alien facility, they'll likely be able to call in reinforcements. I would put money on that fact. Now, who should we drop in the front line here? I do want Saint leading us off. Remember, we still have Vigilance active, so bear that in mind. Very difficult. Could mean more packs. It could mean just even tougher packs than we've been seeing. I'm not sure. I haven't played the game enough to know. So let's keep going this way.
Moving on target location. Hostiles making the rounds.
Okay. So we got ourselves turrets aplenty, which is annoying. There's a lot of turrets out here. Holy crap. 4 armor on turrets now. Damn! Okay. That's a wee bit scary. I'm guessing that the turrets are not going to trigger. Really? You don't have eyes on the turret? Even from squad sight? Wolf, I find that hard to believe, man. I would totally grapple to something, but there ain't nothing to grapple to. Alright, I mean, obviously we'd have shots at this thing, but we don't want to be within its sight radius. That would suck. We could start just dropping damage, but here, 4 armor is just ridiculous, man. We'll have to basically siege this sucker out. We could try to go around, I guess, and away from the patrol, but I feel like if the patrol's going to come, might as well be ready for it. Let's just see where the patrol moves, this first move. This is going to be, I feel like this is going to be a tactical nightmare.
Heading out.
But, you know, ain't nothing like tactical nightmares to make you realize you like being alive. Alright. Yikes, man. Alright. Bite's there. Let's get Seraph up. I do want to stay to cover. For obvious reasons. I need to be prepped in case something does come around me. And we're not ready for it otherwise. I want to see if Wolf can actually get squad sight range on this thing. Is the edge of the map out here? The edge of the map is right here. It's unlikely we're going to trigger something else. So I feel like seeing if I can get squad sight shots on the turret. We just start dropping it a little lower. We can have an easier time of dealing with that side.
Getting it done.
Let's get Wolf over there. Very good. Alright, Gunesh Wolf, get up here. Ah, you can't quite do it. Alright, so we're going to have to just hole up on this the stone wall here. We're not going to use scanning protocol yet. There's no
Moving to
need.
designated coordinates.
We're going to set some overwatches, basically, to make sure that we're all safe and handy.
Scanning.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And we'll see where the patrol moves. And I would appreciate knowledge of that. Where... Okay. So Wolf does have shots on this. I really wouldn't want to blow our concealment just for a turret. I mean, I'm guessing here. Now, I'm guessing that there's turrets all around this frickin' thing. But that's not necessarily true. I wonder if it's wise to start picking off turrets just on our own here. I mean, we could always just hack the damn things, right? We could just hack the damn things. So you know what? Let's not worry about that for now. Again, vision's not going to change here. Sane has eyes on both of these. We should be clear to move.
Enemy squad located.
Okay, and we've got another squad right there. So I think it would be a better investment to start dropping those guys. It's just Saint is going to be so hittable by this turret. It's not even funny. And maybe getting rid of the turrets would be a good idea. Or just backing off and taking this squad from this angle. That might not be a bad idea. Just away from the turrets, away from the strong point. Yeah, if we could just stay away from the turrets and engage this squad off on the side, that would probably be most useful. Let's move with that in mind. I mean, yeah, okay. If we can isolate them from their strong points, from their fortification points, I think that would be most advantageous. Wolf is going to have a long way to catch up, so we're just going to move him.
Affirmative.
Notice is playing with anything right now. His new spider suit, obviously, not really coming into play on the remote kind of map this ended up being, but that's alright. Alright, Seraph, get yourself positioned here on the log. Yeah, let's move diligently out. We're gonna take an engagement here, I think. So there's no need to kind of pussyfoot around here. Mary, because you're tanky. Oh, Mary can't get there. Alright, so Mary, get here.
Moving out.
It's a good thing we don't have timing on this, because a facility like this is going to be pretty hard to raid without any intel to the front as to how to set up or anything. So that makes sense for me that we're at least taking some time on this to figure out a good way of approach. I just don't want to run face first into those horrible, horrible turrets. We have good enough to hack the damn things if need be, but... Still there? Still there. Okay. So we could, technically... Where can you grapple to? Ah, there. Yeah, that would totally reveal him to all the aliens, so no. 100% chance to nearly drop a guy. That's pretty good. But with our ability to fire pistol shots the way we do, I feel like maybe dropping grenade first is the most useful. Seraph, like I said, he's the guy with Shredder and Hollow. So I feel like his ability to fire is going to be more important than his ability to grenade. So let's grenade out here. We'll drop a point of armor off of the Muton. We'll clear up some of the cover that they could possibly run to. And then we'll see what happens. Let's go like that, I think. That makes the most sense. They'll be able to drop them pretty easily. Good work. Very little damage, but on the Muton at least. Chihuahua. Okay. So, that's good. Now we have another grenade to potentially clear this cover and have Wolf have a gunslinging spree on our hands. That'll be all sorts of handy. Just like that. Just like that, please.
Grenade out.
Very cool. Alright, so we can drop two of these guys pretty easily. Locking the last one down probably would have been very, very useful, but we don't have the flexibility for that. Saint is still at least in hiding, so to speak. Let's take that easy pistol shot. 55. Oh, the cover's still there. All the cover is still there. Are you serious? What the hell, man? Those are the world's toughest trees. So that did not go according to plan. At all. I kind of thought that cover would get blown. I think I need better grenades at this point. Let's see if Wolf's aim can help us out here a little bit. 40%. Let's fire the pistol. Let's go lightning hand. Let's go face off, and maybe we'll get somewhere. You're out of range, huh? This is get him in range of everything. Yeah, let's get Wolf out here. We'll do the face off and the lightning hands, and hopefully that'll do something useful for us.
So.
If not, we'll just use more grenades. If all else fails, use more grenades. 47. 58's our best chance. Then face off's pretty good too. For doing that. So we can hit the Muton. Only 48. It's not much. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay.
Negative damage.
Yeah, let's try to hit this guy, hopefully. Miss. Miss. Hit the guy for 4. So that's pretty much not what we wanted. Though we can drop 2 of these guys now. The Muton, the most dangerous of the bunch, is still gonna be up and rolling, and that's really not great. So we got us with a guaranteed kill on this feller. So let's do it. Glad we gave her that gun. We can get Gunesh to get combat protocol up on the other feller. And we can maybe toss the mimic beacon out. Though this early? I don't know. This early it seems like a bit of a waste. Because right now I'm not looking to likes. I'm not liking the looks of my odds here. I could obviously drop the rocket on this guy. Feels like he may not do enough damage at that. We could run and gun him, and that'd be a guaranteed kill. We also may run face first into that turret that's over there that we know about. Last time I checked, it really should be on the map where that turret was located. Kind of frustrated that it's not. So that did not quite go according to plan. I was expecting that cover to actually drop, but it did not. So we're probably getting hit by something somewhere here, and the Muton may even be able to flank us, which is not a good thing. Ah, shoot. Oh. I feel like the Mimic Beacon isn't enough just for... I think we should save that for when we're really, really overwhelmed. Grenade will end our turn. Scanning protocol won't help. We can aid protocol somebody. We can probably aid protocol, I don't know, someone who's a little flimsy. Someone's in the range of getting flanked. I mean, maybe thyself, buddy. We could potentially just aid protocol Wolf. Yeah, let's aid protocol Sarah for now. He's kind of up there. I really expected those trees to go down. That's why I need those plasma explosives, man. Do need some plasma explosives. We got combat protocol up to deal with that guy. Guaranteed damage is guaranteed damage. Can't really mess with that. Downside is now this is very, very grenade baity, so I'm not too content with how bad this is going to go. I mean, we could just rock it. I mean, I would take so much damage on a grenade here. The concern is so much the turret. I mean, that's really my main issue right now is the turret and another pack that may be lurking back here. But, I mean, this is a good enough time as any to go in and just drop this guy. And we'll block from the turret that way, so let's do it. Saint, do the work, man. Didn't work out according to plan, so now we gotta blow cover.
They've seen me.
Saw the turret coming. But that's away from Saint right now, so that's pretty much the plan. Alright, buddy. You forced me into it. Alright, 11 crit, that did it.
Hostile terminated.
Okay, so far so good. We know the turret's back here. Do we at least have intel on where the hell that thing exactly is? That would have been really, really useful. We did see it on the run by. We saw it before, but somehow it doesn't stay. At least in Long War, the intel of the locations of the nasty shit stayed pretty well. In this case, it really kind of feels bad. Like, you feel you note it on your little mini-map, like, by the way, guys, there's a giant fucking turret here. Maybe we shouldn't get in its way. What I'm going to try to do is try to go in through the back here. Cleverly avoiding the turrets in the front, though. It may behoove me to start dropping bombs on the turrets and make this a little easier for me. As Saint was running from here, he did have eyes on the turrets. We can use Saint as a spotter, have Wolf fire at it, and then go back, more or less. I think this should be a line for Wolf. I would like to eliminate turrets, basically. I would love to eliminate turrets, so I don't have to worry about them on the run back. Turret? Yeah, there we go. 66. I mean, Saint does provide shred to this thing, so with Aid Protocol, which you currently don't have up, it would be alright. There we go. Shadow. 93. Could be worse. It's a fancy looking gun. Those things have a crap ton of armor, man.
Deflection.
It's not a deflection so much as it has armor, but I get your point. Let's keep going back here where we know the turret doesn't see us. We'll keep using Saint as a spotter. I don't want to blow any armor busting items with this right now. For obvious reasons. We don't need to use them.
Whatever you say.
And we could probably use Seraph later to do damage to the turret if we're on the verge of wrecking the damn thing. But we're going to keep the overwatches rolling, and then we're going to try to keep the turrets doing what they're doing, basically sitting there like idiots while we pick them off one by one.
I guess that'll be okay.
Try to get to full cover on everybody here, for obvious reasons.
Got it covered.
And set up overwatch traps if any aliens come up to us trying to knock these turrets down. Good enough.
Scanning.
And Mary can stay right there. We get a nice concave, anything coming at us. Remember, we did have that advanced trooper and the officer still coming around. Okay, we did hear an open door somewhere. May have been this one. We still have eyes on that turret. If I'm not mistaken, Saint has the ability to avoid Overwatch. He does. So if the turret does go on Overwatch, we have the ability to avoid it shooting us in the face. Which is huge, and this is enough to get in range of the turret.
On your order.
Keep going here. You have eyes. Wolf. Tracer rounds aren't applying here. Oh, plus 10. Alright, so apparently it's the same as before. Let's take another shot. .93 miss, which is not my idea of a good time.
It's still moving.
Wolf, man. 93 miss. Seriously, bro. That's gotta be... You gotta do better than that. You really gotta do better than that. Not Mary. Saint. Get him back to safe ground.
On the move.
Ugh. Alright. Well, it'll just have an opportunity for us here to reload and reset. I'm not moving forward if that turret doesn't go down. Because, like I said, if I get an engagement there, and I have to move in toward the engagement because the turret's there, it's going to be annoying to have to deal with it. I'm just not overwatching all, because I want to make sure we're clear on who has ammo and who doesn't. Constantly hear doors opening, so we should be... We may be seeing alien patrols soon. It's just... Ugh.
Heading out.
I mean, if Saint has a decent shot, I may shred this with him and Seraph. 66. If I'm missing 93s, I'm feeling like 66 isn't going to do it for me. Come on, Wolf. Do some work for me. 2 damage, minimum roll again. So we are guaranteed to drop the turret next turn. It's just, we can't quite do it. So we're going to make this this process is working well.
I'm on it.
Like I said, without a time scale, I'm more than content of just leaving this alone. Just going to overwatch all.
Scanning.
If we have any aliens coming in.
Overwatch.
So this may seem painfully, I guess, slow to people, but like I said, I want to make this clear and make our getaway clear. So we know there's a turret threat. Let's eliminate it. Hit a patrol on the way out. We won't have to deal with the turrets then. Where's Wolf? Spot on squad site. Come on, man. Just freaking drop the thing. Minimum rolls and a 93% miss before. There we go. There's a maximum roll. That would have dropped it last turn. Had with the opportunity.
Check it before you get too close.
Okay, turret's down. Good. Okay. So that turret's down, and I want to get rid of that just in case we have to run through this area in order to get away. I'm thinking we're going to need to do that. It looks like a facility toward the front. I may open into the turrets or may not. Maybe smart to eliminate the turrets and go around it, but I'm going to see if I can't penetrate a little deeper into the interior here and get ready for it. Just because we're running a little tight on spacing, let's leave Saint here to reload. With nothing in the vicinity, we'll overwatch the rest, and then we'll move forward.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it. Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Good enough. Okay. So we're doing fine.
Okay, I'll go.
Nothing too scary at the moment. We'll try to push forward. We're probably going to use Gunesh Wolf for a little scanning protocol. See what's what around here. Let's get a little bit forward and we'll scan protocol the rest of the space. See if there's anything we need to worry about as we move forward. What do we got? Scan anything here. We scan basically nothing. Okay. Fair enough. It looks like the back way is relatively clear. So I'm going to yellow move as much as I can to get there quickly. Have Wolf reload his gun. Don't want to leave him dry on ammo if we get into an engagement here. And Seraph, let's just roll him. Like I said, we would have scanned if we saw something, so let's get Seraph up here.
Copy that.
Perfect. And Goddess can get herself right about there.
Rolling out.
Lucky she hadn't had to use her medical protocol yet, but ain't no worries. I gotta keep remembering I also have two aid protocols, which would be, very useful to have in the future. I keep forgetting I have 2 specialists. I gotta abuse that as much as possible. Okay. Still nothing for now. Let's keep using Seraph as our point then for the moment.
Seems doable.
Okay. Nothing yet. And again, is that... No, that's a radar. Don't see any other turrets here yet. I don't want to yellow move into... As we're really moving into the facility now, I don't really want to move into the space with a yellow move. We know there's a patrol around the front of the facility, the officer and the advanced trooper. We could move around back to drop him now, but let's just keep moving into the facility, keep this moving along. The goal really is to make sure this thing is disabled, and let's not screw around with that. Alright. We're not really at risk of the hole getting shot immediately because we're no longer in concealment. So we can stay out and keep the overwatch rolling. Wolf, get yourself... Yeah, get yourself here.
Running.
That way we can get a lot of gunshots off. Let's get you to position. And then Mary, just move, blue move up here.
No problem, boss.
And we'll keep the overwatches rolling as we push deeper into the facility.
Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Affirmative.
I'm on
Covering
it.
now.
We got...
Quiet. Did you hear something?
There's something there. So we heard a pack that may or may not be in there. Which is annoying in the sense that this is going to be inside the facility with full walls. So we can't actually get in the back end. The delivery port is here. I don't think there's a turret close enough to be a problem, but there may be. So, our diligent point man is going to go in and take a look.
On the move.
Got contact.
Advent troops here.
Got contact on the roof, which promptly jumped off the roof. I'm okay with this. I'm quite okay with this. So we can shut down that feller, and that's no problem. Okay, so first of all, we need to hack the shit out of the mech, because that's not going to help us in any way. 87, Wolf, nice. Nice aim, buddy, nice aim. Mary's got 58, but a grenade that we can still use. Alright, so let's get Gunesh on the hacking protocol. Let's haywire that feller, and then we can still take a shot or do something else useful. Let's go haywire the mech.
Where's it go?
Alright, let's see. 65% shutdown. Yeah, I don't even gonna try the 33. We'll get the the Skulljack at some point to make his hacking a little better, but like I said, money's been spent on a lot of other stuff at the moment. Let's begin that hack. Please work. Roll higher, roll higher, roll higher. Oh, Jesus, we barely missed it. Oh, we did it, we did it, we did it. That's a tasty bowl of soup there. Alright, so he's not going to be moving for 2 turns. Then we'll be able to drop him pretty easy. I'm glad these idiots jumped off the high ground. That's a huge help to me and mine, honestly. It's really good. Alright, Wolf. Oh, your special stuff's on cooldown now. Oh, it's so good. It's off of cooldown. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, Seraph. You got the grenades. Can you do a grenade throw where I want you to? He may not be able to. Because he's a punk. Mainly because he's behind a tree in a really bad angle. Mary, how about you? You give me that cover clearance I so desperately desire. She cannot. Okay. Well, Mech is shut down, so I don't care about Saint's flank. Can a rocket do what I want it to? I think a rocket can do what I want it to. Yes, it can. Let's do it.
Firing rocket.
I love how these don't have spread. You'd think that XCOM would have the ability to have rockets without spread. That was 7 damage on that roll. Saint did minimum roll here and a maximum roll there. So on average, we killed the shit out of these guys. Beautiful! Alright, very, very good. So Goddess has an easy kill on that punk ass, which she needs to advance up the rank. So I'm going to give the young lady what she deserves, which is a nice shot at killing an Advent Trooper. Alright, Wolf, what do you have? You have 100% on the mech. Yeah, we may drop some bombs on the Advent mech. We can't use lightning hands. Why? Oh, it's all squad sight. Ah, it is all squad sight. Interesting. Okay. So Mary can drop one guy with an 83. Seraph has an 83. Alright, we may need Wolf after all. Because apparently our squad don't like flanks none. Alright, Goddess, go here.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'm glad that's absolutely correct. Alright, well, you do guaranteed damage to things. So why don't you do guaranteed damage to that thing? Again, really glad I have that Executor stock on for Goddess, because she is just dropping stuff and got a promotion for the pleasure. Thank you, young lady. Very, very nice. Alright, so now Mary could come up there and wreck stuff. More useful, though, would be Wolf just dropping this guy. Wolf has no eyes on said dirtbag. Really? I'm surprised. Gunesh, do you have eyes on said dirtbag? You do. So Gunesh's position is a good one for Wolf. And Wolf can easily drop this fellow, I think, from 50 paces. So that should be no problem. Let's get Gunesh Wolf out. Oh, Gunesh Wolf did stuff already? No. Oh, he did. Okay, never mind. So Wolf may be able to go right here and do his fancy gunslinging stuff. Won't be as fancy as normal, but it should be alright. We could drop that guy. I don't want to burn his face off. We don't have to have it. Oh, we can do it from here. Okay. I mean, this would technically be safer for him to get a cleaner shot.
That'll be okay.
That'll be okay. Alright. Now you have shots. 98%. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot better. Alright, let's do the lightning hands. Might be able to drop just one go here. Not quite. We'll handle a pistol shot. Yeah, I'll do the pistol shot here because we want to start shredding the mech so we can drop it. Nice. Very good. Gunslinging action. Now with real gunslinging action is Wolf. Seraph will now start dropping the mech. 83%. So it'd be curious to see if we miss this, if the shred applies. Let's learn, because that was a comment before, and let's see how this actually functions. 1 damage miss. Okay. And shred or not? No shred. Okay. So indeed, stocks, despite guaranteed damage, do not guarantee the application of shred, which would imply that the stocks on a shred gun are not as useful as I thought they were. Does apply hollow, though, which is not bad. So we can still keep him dropping bombs on things, and at least he'll do damage. So in a way, it's not a guaranteed shred, but it's a way to convince us to keep shooting at things with him. Armor is tough. Not as tough as the 4 armor on the freaking turrets that we had, but still tough. I'll grant you that. Alright, so solved for eternity, stalled for posterity, and every other kind of itty that we can think of. These things do not shred if you do not actually connect. But when you do connect, things die. Alright,
about that?
How about that? All right,
Through ammo fast.
everything is currently dead. We currently have kind of a lease on life to reload and get ready for the next potential patrol coming in on us. And we'll move into the facility afterwards
Back online.
to see if we can... Oh, the autoloader. I keep forgetting she has the autoloader. Always waste that poor item. Alright, well, let's move her up in Overwatch then. Let's take advantage of the better position.
I can handle that.
Let's do it that way. Then we'll try to move in through the garage port in the back end here. And again, I will check if there's any turrets out here with Saint, and then if there are turrets, Saint will run back. We'll have Wolf penetrate them in the least sexual way possible, and we'll move on with our lives. Shadow, yeah. You're fully loaded, aren't you? Alright. Well, this is a little dangerous for Saint, honestly. We're not sure if there's another pack here or not.
Moving to position.
Well, it looks like we're clear on packs. And the other turret, I think the turret was over here somewhere. Yeah, there it goes. That's the blown turret. Alright, so there's the blown turret after we actually activated it. It comes up on the screen. So that turret's down. So it looks like we can probably get in here without too much trouble, plant the X4 and get to MSD. Where is the extract in the same place, or do we just get to extract? I guess we can only set up the extract at a minimum safe distance once we plant the X4. There may still be a pack in here patrolling. Remember, that officer and the Advent Mook was out front. But we should be able to handle this. Drop the X4 here and just get the hell out. Alright, that works for me. So we'll get up here, kind of take the advance that Saint's now our point man for. It'll be nice for Wolf, because he'll actually probably be able to grapple onto the roof if need be, if we do take an engagement here. Of course, that roof does appear like it's on fire. Let's see. He'd be able to grapple up to any of these positions, which is pretty nice. Assuming there's nothing else up on that roof. Not what I meant to do, sorry. Wolfie Wolf. Let's go up in this direction.
I guess that'll be okay.
You better guess that'll be okay. Alright. And we will, of course, be cognizant of the fact that the other patrol's out there. And move accordingly. Namely, move on Overwatch and see if he comes in. Anything? No, we're good. Alright, let's see if we've won anything new. Okay. Things have burned down slightly, so it looks like we have some vision on the interior, and it does appear like there's nothing stopping us from getting in there. So we will get in there next time. So tune in for the next episode when we penetrate the facility with our XCOM gubbins, and yeah, stop the Avatar Project in our tracks, and then hopefully get enough supplies to figure out a way to build some more power and upgrade our resistance comms, because shit's getting tight on contacts. Things are bad. Alright, I've been Urs, this has been XCOM 2. I will see you all next time. Till then!